How's it going, guys? I'm Jet here with my co-host Clover. We are casting for the University of Hawaii at Manoa for the third week of EGF as they take on Bowling Green University. Clover, how's it going?
I'm good today, and I'm excited for the game. I know last year it was a tough game between these two teams. The roster for UH is the same, and the other roster, it is a bit different. They do have one of the same players, but it looks like the other guys are new guys. So I'm excited to see, how things will change, how things will go this year, especially, comparing it to before. If it'll be a tight game or, something maybe like last week for either side, we'll have to see.
Definitely. I know last year's game went on for a bit, and personally, I'm on JV for Overwatch, and we played against this team in our collegiate for Blizzard, and they definitely gave us a run for our money. So let's see how Varsity, with their current roster, takes on Bowling Green as with their new roster.
Mm. It looks like yeah, it's just going to be an interesting matchup to see how it goes. And I'm looking forward to seeing, the compositions that they're going to play and all of the maps that we're going to play on today as well.
Definitely. We'll see if Matthew there runs with the Sigma composition and we really well know him for, since he is currently really strong in this current meta, and as well as we'll see any new gameplay from, say, an Aqua.
I mean, yeah, last week also we saw that Junkrat and that was just killing
Oh
it
my
last week.
goodness.
So I wonder, are we going to see Junkrat again this week or how's that going to go in as well? That was really fun last week.
The 4K tire. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Looks like we're starting
If
off
a
on
medic like you learn to handle a weapon like that.
stay on the make. Ryan. Oh, I'm this classic Sojourn here. After a question on the Reinhardt. Very rare to see. Link looks like they're going for a jumper team composition, but same person after three losing. See how this starts. Map 1, Oasis. Am I on the Bastion here? Bowling Green taking the high ground position, very interestingly, for the first fight. Looks like they're taking poke damage from now. Not really much happening. Waiting for this point to open.
Looks like UH does have someone on the point, so we are going to see how that happens once the point opens up now.
Point is starting. Bowling Green looking for the rush comp on at the back line. After looking for a charge, unable. Ooh, both supports dead for UH. They got the both pick there. Matthew picking off Reaper. Akamai getting picked off by Junker Queen. That looks hostile. Matthew trying to get a last pick. Unfortunately, cannot. Say looking for stall, and unfortunately gets his ice. Now Olympia looking back for the contest. And say get out of this. Unfortunately, is not. UH forced to back up here, trying to avoid any extra poke damage. First fight going to Bowling Green. Matthew already having that shatter charge though. They can make a fast play because the other tank on Bowling Green is slightly behind. They take a fast fight here. Slam, unfortunately, getting cleansed. Very unfortunate. But now Olympia getting picked off in the background. Drunk Queen using her ultimate. Unfortunately, wish Noah getting outplayed.
It looks like Bowling Green did just get a team kill there. They have control of the point. It's ticking up at around 40. We'll see UH, they regroup and how they're going to come back at it now.
Bowling Green did invest Drunk Queen out, but they do have both support ults. So Banana Olympia a little bit behind though. Let's see how they play here. Ooh! Sei and Akamai both getting respective picks there. Rush being popped from Bowling Green. Akamai looking for Fashion ult. And getting no one. Junker Queen is dead though. Actually, never mind. He did get someone. That's a big fight turn for UH Manoa.
Say's getting up there with the ult charge. We see River God has the ult. Banana's getting pretty close too. And then on Bowling Green, two of them have ults right now as well.
Let's see. Sojourn popping rail on Bowling Green. After trying to block it out of the way. He's putting. Ooh, Bowling Green pops beat. Akamai and River both getting respective picks. Drunk Queen pincered out by the Say on Junkrat. which is allowing him to get his tire. Hopefully we see something big with that.
UH does have control of the point now, though. It is ticking up. We're at 40, 41, 42%, and Bowling Green still was at 67. So UH is getting closer to where Bowling Green had been before. We'll see if they're able to get past them or what'll happen.
Oh, here we go. Ooh, big pick, say, on the Sojourn. Reaper also gets picked off by the Junk Death Mines. Very. Ooh. So much is happening. Reinhardt again looking for the Kiriko pick. Gets her, but also loses his life in the same time. UH Manoa is still a contesting point.
And UH has passed Bowling Green now, but it's still pretty close at the moment.
And Lucia getting picked out. Oh, and Say getting picked out. Last effort dish to stay on point. Ultimately, dying on point here is a really good way to get going. Actually, can he get out? And he escapes.
Bowling Green took back control of the point, and now they're ticking back up. See if they go past where UH had gotten it up to.
Like two or three more fights left in this this first set. And looks like Akuma is close to another Bastional. Bowling Green is behind. Say getting picked off. Ooh, on the left side. Bastion, Akuma looking for a pick. Finds Kiriko. More is popped.
Bowling Green almost has control.
Ooh, very good play by UH. Good Sagger on the Drunk and Sojourn as well. And they found Lucio, oh my goodness. Last fight coming up. Both teams about to hit 99-99. Ultra 76 looking for the last minute touch. UH is on him. Sojourn looking for any extra picks. Is Bowling Green trying to get the touch? They got the touch! Rico getting picked off. Justin getting picked off. Big trade by River. And getting picked off as well by Akamai. And the Tracer complete. Oh! Now Olympia with the big beats. Both beats are traded. Nightmare and Bowling Green. Trying to find any pick they can. River got picks off Tracer. And first point goes to UH Manoa. Very good first round.
Yeah, it was definitely a close first round too. Lots of battles going on there, and it was really interesting, you know, the back and forth that they were passing each other with the point a little bit, switching back control a couple times. So let's go see how this next round of it's going to go.
Looks like Matthew is going to a signature Sigma comp with the Brig back. And Olympia. And Bowling Green going for the Doomfist. See how that goes. Back on Junker Queen. Bowling Green looking to take high ground. Activa's main goal right now is to look for that extra poke damage. Looking to backline. Activa is kind of separated from his team right now. Does get out successfully. Both Immors are traded. Time to say to go in. Looking for any extra damage. Yet Activa forced to use shift. We're looking for a pick in the backline. Ooh, Matthew getting picked off. And Olympia dead as well. It isn't time for UH to back up. Say looking for a little extra pick on Baptiste there. They have to reset still.
Bowling Green does have control of the point right now. It's at about 20% going up by the moment. So we'll see how UH is going to regroup and how they're planning to combat this and try to fight and get the point back on the next push.
Both Baptistes coming up on window here. Akamai also coming up on overclock as well. Kind of different charge. Window is popped by River God. Almost found the Reaper there. Get any use out of that Reaper. Oh, Say trying to pick out the Reaper. He's forced to use dupe to save himself. And Luca getting picked out by Sojourn. Forced to back up. Not getting picked off as well. They getting picked off. Unfortunate loss. H.
We now see UH, a bunch of them just use the ults, so it's way lower ult charge. Bowling Green, it looks like they've got one ult right now and two others pretty close on Reaper and Sojourn right there. So they've almost got 3 ults on them. We'll see if they're planning on using those. They've got about almost 80% now of the point. Let's see if UH makes a push to get that back or if the ults are going to hold them off.
Queen popping. Oh, that is very big. And come out with Reaper ult. That is 4 picks right there. Matthew are trying to hold on. And they pops with an overclock, and that is a clean kill. Bowling Green mistake. Securing them 2nd point. Whew. That was definitely a turn of events. UH Manoa unfortunately not being able to get their tempo going. Putting us to a map 3.
I mean, we saw on the previous 2 maps, it looked like Bowling Green really did like going for the high ground and then trying to get like an advantageous position from there. So I guess we're gonna see, are they gonna try to do that again on this section of the map, or are they gonna try to go with a different strategy now that maybe UH might be expecting the original one?
Looks like Matthew are trying out the Doomfist comp. See what they do here. Hopefully they can take advantage of Oasis from UH's perspective, left side high ground. Trying to beat Bowling Green to it. Looks like Bowling Green is going to fight on main, on point. Giving UH control of the high ground. Look at that. Oh, damage as he goes in. Big anti. River God. Let's see if they can follow up. How am I getting picked out? Ignite levels.
The point
After
is
getting a
open.
pick. And Olympia getting picked out as well by the Baptiste. They're trying to find somebody who can get him, but Imor is popped. Looks to back out for a second. Off. UH forced to back up. He's very close to ultimate here, as well as their drunk in the 75 range, but they can get a quick re-engage. Take advantage of their meteor strike advantage. Ult advantage.
Looks like Math Dealer does have ult right now. Bowling Green, some of the members are also getting pretty close up there. UH also getting up there now.
UH taking great advantage of that quick engage, as well as early pick to the Reaper. And take advantage of this fight. After looking for the Lucio, trying to chase him a little bit. Fortunately, first to back out a little bit. He counters Say's full beam. To use ults. River God getting picked out as well. Just trying to find out what they can. Reaper going into the backline. Popping for ults as well. Finding Math Dealer. Getting picked off as well. Wish is forced to regroup.
Bowling Green has passed 2/3 of the mark for control of the point. They're at 70%. Now we're going to see how UH is going to regroup and if they're going to be able to take control of the point this time with the next push.
Both Sojourns do have overclock this side, as well as Bowling Green having a window. Let's see how this goes. Matthew looking for the engage onto the backline. Unfortunately, is not getting one initially. My popping overclock. Or who they can find. Say getting popped up. Getting picked up. Big pick on the Jerk by Akamai. Sojourns blowing it out. Akamai losing the 1v1 there. Level is getting 2. And unfortunately, it is Bowling Green taking the first one. Definitely a good show by UH. Fortunately, the Bowling Green just going in first and taking high ground. Detrimental a little bit. Overall, very interesting first map considering UH is past EGF, but hopefully we can take it back next map.
Yeah, it was really interesting match. The first one was a lot of back and forth. I mean, we did see Bowling Green came in from the high ground in the first map. They did that again in the second ground once they got control of the point in the second map. UH, unfortunately, they just weren't able to, group together enough and just take the point back. Bowling Green had a very strong hold on it. Same thing happened in the third one again, although Bowling Green that time they did not take the high ground, which I was a little bit surprised by.
Yeah, they kind of, I guess they anticipated on the third map with us switching to the rush dive composition with the Doomfist, going the Drunk Queen and pretty good counter on that. They were not allowing Math Dealer to go into the backline and look for Bap Lucio because Immortality is really strong on Bap.
Yeah, some of the ults were really, really interesting too. I saw like in the third map there, we did see like some of those they were using Baptiste's ult and got an extra kill right there with the damage boost, so that was really useful as well.
Hopefully, you can see more of Math Dealer's ideal Sig comp here because that's really strong. It worked the past few games. We'll see.
And it looks like we've got word that the next map we're heading to is Eichenwald. So I'm wondering, which team's going to be on which side of it first. I'm not sure about that, and I just want to see what compositions they are going to be running on this map.
Maybe we'll see some Reinhardt, probably Sigma, maybe Rush. I don't know. Who knows? Eichenwald is a kind of a versatile map to be run. Looks like UHE is attacking first, so we'll see how that goes.
It's definitely not the most ideal. I know I mentioned in a previous stream too, I do love playing Widowmaker. I like playing her on defense on this map, even though I know it's not like the most ideal map for her. I wonder though, like, is Bowling Green gonna go for that, or are they gonna go for something else to try to counter UH since they are gonna be on defense first?
I'm wondering, is Say gonna go for his Junkrat pick and he's gonna go on his own adventure and hopefully find 3 in the backline? I don't know. Eichenwald is one of those maps where you could just go off and try to look for a backline engage, find some flanking character per se.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. I mean, we saw that last week. There was a really great, play with the Junkrat. Got the 4 kill right there. So we might be able to see something again like that on this map. We'll just have to see how it goes, with the ults and just the flow of the game in general.
Definitely. Also, we could see some play by Akamai as well on the Sojourn. That's probably gonna be run. Looks like they're running a Symmetra Bastion Reinhardt comp. Kind of the opposite of Bowling Green going for the Junkrat.
Try taking fewer hits this time.
UH going for it, I guess the meta pick right now, per se.
I'm intrigued though. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it on this map, how they're gonna go. It seems like they're gonna be going out through the bottom doors right now, but I don't know.
I know UH has been practicing their Sim TP strats, so see if any funky stuff goes on. Oh, looks like they're going through the building. One of those TP strats. TPing. Oh wow, straight to point. Catching Bowling Green off guard. Forcing Bat to pop Immor immediately. Already getting almost, 2 ticks. It was a very fast fight here. Hetlaw's getting popped off. Akamai getting picked as well. Wish is forced to back up a little bit. But Say is getting that juicy sim charge. Pins out the Baptiste. Fortunately cannot find him, he needs to back up. Wish in general. Take that little poke comp. Alright, so Akamai can get back. I'm getting picked on Junkrat here. Ooh, big pin by Math Dealer. And that is first point to UH. Very fast fight. 5 minutes on the clock.
I'd say that was definitely a really strong start. They just got on the point, and once they got it, just keep attacking as much as they can, and they were able to take it really quickly, like you said.
Looking for a fight on Castle. Window pop really aggressively. Lisa in check. Forcing them to all back up. Alari looking for the pick. Finds Bastion. UH the backup. They're getting picked as well. River God. Really fast fight. Say swapping to the Echo. Like they're running into a modified dive. Oh, they're going full dive. Never mind. Swap here. They're trying to pinch out the Orisa, forcing the beat. Man, Olympia. Looking for fire. Can you get someone right now? Fire getting no value. Well, you have to be cautious of this coming Orisa ult here. Getting big pick on the Alari. Ooh, Orisa finding 2. Really quick turn to the fight there. Getting picked off as well, forcing UH to reset. Like Say is coming up on the duplicate here. Sojourn also has overclock. God, also getting nano this fight. It was very close to his overclock. Matthew are getting picked off really early. That's a big take early. Guess we just wait a little long. They can go in again.
Looks like UH does have 3 of their ults now. Bowling Green does still have 2 though. Some peoples are ticking up as well on both sides.
Nano Monkey engaged, finding Baptiste, but Sojourn popping overclock on Bowling Green. Getting 2. The fight is... Oh, that is unfortunate. The reset for UH. He only invested Nano there, but meanwhile, Bowling Green invested Sojourn. Maybe we can see the play here. Say an Akamai.
Oh.
Say going for the Junkrat duplication. Finding Sojourn. After terrorizing the Junkrat in the backline on high ground. He's getting slept, very big sleep. He's in the back. That is very, oh my goodness. Very big tire on Say.
Say got the triple kill with the tire right there and then got another kill right after. So that was a great play by Say.
This guy's just a really good Junkrat player. He's not even playing Junkrat, gets Junkrat. Gets 3.
And Bowling,
Bowling Green
switched off Junkrat.
Bowling Green coming up on a Orisa ult and both support ults. Why am I still having his overclock? Fight to bridge. Am I popping overclock? I'm burn the Orisa. You're not able to do anything. They're getting a big pick on Baptiste. Why are you popping out? Only on Matthew though, she doesn't get much value out of that. River guy getting a pick on Say getting a pick on Orisa. It is in turn for UH. Lingering the slight backup. Are they even gonna touch? It's like they do not touch. Missed the 3rd point. Despite popping to a wall star, Bowling Green could not secure any extra kills on that. UH Esports coming up with both support ults. So they go for the quick rally engage. They're swapping to Sigma, by the way. Off the rally, going in. They're trying to find a pick on this Reaper. One forced to get out with Wraith. After getting nanoed. Trying to find a pick he can. Oh, getting pinched by the window. They're very close to ultimate already. There's really much happening. Just battle of the cooldowns. Save forced to pop duplication. Give me a Lari, casting ult. She does not find anything. Matthew ate it. Big flux by Matthew. Both Sojourn duplicate and Sojourn popping ult. Fortunately, actual Sojourn getting kicked out by Save. Very good first point by UH.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Have to agree, that was a really good first point. I mean, UH, they came on it really strong. They took the capture part very, very quickly. It did take a little while to move it because that first section of the map is kind of long, but they were able to get it over there. And then that final battle, once they got that checkpoint, it went pretty quickly. I mean, they were able to push it and just get through.
Ready for battle.
Definitely. UH taking those fast fights and I guess out-tempoing Bowling Green. Like what happened on first point, but in our favor. It's like Matthew back on the signature Sigma. Works best. But Bowling Green actually taking UH's comp. For the most part, with the Bastion Sim TP strats.
Bowling Green also has the Ryan on this one, so I wonder if they're also going to just try to push straight through and get on the point right away as well. We're going to see what UH is going to do to counter that when the map opens in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective.
Matthew going for the little cheeky poke. Bowling Green going in very fast with the Lucio engage. It's like they're not TPing correctly, but maybe looking for a high ground behind point. Oh, TPing up. They indeed just did that. Bowling Green doing a good point presence. Akamai getting picked. Oh, Akamai and Say both getting picks. East and Bastion respectively. And looks like UH with a big anticipation on that. Did not allow Bowling Green to copy their strats.
Bowling Green did get up through the first tick of the point though, so they do have 1/3 of it captured so far. And some characters are also changing around for Bowling Green's side.
Looks like they're mirroring the Sigma Sojourn. Shady going back to the Reaper lane. Big rock, but Matthew they're forced to use shift to get out. Big pick on Reaper and Matthew. I get the Lucio. Lucio picked as well. They're looking for the Baptiste. Akamai finding Sigma. River trading, picking up the Baptiste. Team kill for UH.
And Mask Dealer has ult. Akamai's about to get it in very shortly. Say's also quite close, and then River God and Banana also very close up there. Bowling Green, on the other hand, you know, around 50 for some of them, although a few are close as well.
See if Matthew goes for a signal play. Oh, popping flux. Oh, unfortunately getting rocked out by following up with the overclock. Finding Lucio. Oh, he's getting picked off by Say. Sojourn picking up Say. Overall, Matthew picking up Sigma. Despite losing Sigil, they still won that fight. Both teams having support ults, as well as Say having duplicate. Bowling Green also coming up with Sojourn ult and the Sigma ult. Ooh, am I finding Sojourn and the Baptiste there, forcing Bowling Green to back up. Say finding Sigma, full reset. Very good stall, UH. allowing Bowling Green to go in and send on point. Bowling Green popping the aggressive beat, but now Lumpia popping rally. Sigma, Sigma finding Matthew in the. Unfortunately, cannot commit to the push and he gets out. Akamai finding night levels. Matthew finding Baptiste. Akamai once again finding Lucio. Say finding Matthew. Enemy Sigma.
All that learning paid
Wow.
off. Greetings. Hi.
It looks like there's 30 seconds left for this objective. So they're running a little bit short on time, but we're going to see. I'm sure they're going to make a big final push over here to try to take control in the last couple seconds of the game.
Bowling Green swapping to the last second Dooms. Fury, Moira, Umbra comp. Yeah, presence on point. Umbra finding Akamai in high ground. She cannot click on that. They're trying to look for Flux, cannot find it. Reaper getting Say out of the pick after finding Kirito. And also popping over, finding the Reaper. Oh my goodness, big rock on the Moira by Matt Healer. Securing UH map 2. Way to turn around. Not even allowing Bowling Green after first point on Icon.
This ends now. 2 down. I warned you.
Overall, very good second map by University of Hawaii. And seeing Matt Dealer in the Sigma and Akamai in the Sojourn absolutely cook on UH defense is very good to see.
Yeah, it was definitely fun to watch that one. I mean, UH, they came on really strong, like in the first half of the map when they were on attack. And then when they were on defend, I mean, they also prevented Bowling Green from even taking like the second part of the capture point. And we saw that when UH had been there, they took the first 2 sections of it pretty quickly and then were able to take the third, whereas Bowling Green, they got up to the first one and they were not able to take the other 2/3 of that point.
Definitely UH holding a really good defense as well as out-tempoing on their attack against Bowling Green. Basically securing their attack third point in the span of like 2 minutes or so. Just purely by out-tempoing Bowling Green there.
I was also a little bit surprised. I kind of expected Bowling Green to try to go more for high ground than they did during that game, because I know there is, some places that you can try to get away with that in Eichenwald, but they didn't do that as much as I expected.
Definitely. They stuck to mirroring UH since they saw all it worked, but I guess they're more of a rush style team, I guess. Looking for that presence and that element of surprise, one could say. UH is doing it better.
It looks like we did just get word that the next map we're going to be going to is a Flashpoint map. It's going to be Flashpoint Saravasa, so I'm excited to see, what compositions we're going to go with on this map and how that one's going to go.
Saravasa and Flashpoint in general are very, very like team engaged fights and taking, I guess, out tempoing the enemy team, kind of like a game mode. So we'll see, I guess, who does it better.
Yeah, I mean, in the Flashpoint maps, the control points, it takes up really, really quickly, especially, if you're used to regular control points too. It takes up so quickly. So whoever gets control of it at first, they could have a strong advantage, especially if they, for example, or manage to get a team kill really quickly or something out there. It could make or break some of the points there.
And we'll see what kind of. I'm kind of curious what to see what a UH will run, because Sigma is not particularly that strong on Flashpoint because he gets out tempoed by Junker. We'll be right back. And we're back on Flashpoint Sarawasa. Esports looking at the Junkrat Rush comp once again. Oh, never mind, swapping. Vanillupia going to Brig. Bowling Green sticking to that signature Junkrat wing comp with Genji Sojourn. First fight on Flashpoint is always very important. It sets the tempo for the rest of the point. Imor's being popped immediately there. And looking for the backline, finds Sei. Akamai finding Genji there.
The point unlocks, and it looks like Bowling Green is taking it at the beginning. We're gonna see if they take it or if UH contests it and takes it back at the start.
Sojourn finding 2 there. Guess Bowling Green's taking first one. First fight. Initial contest.
Good to see you.
Bowling Green also up in the support alts department. Both tanks roughly the same, but Bowling Green DPS are slightly up. No, about even. It's like UH are taking a left side approach. Gonna poke out on the Ashe. Running down Matthew. Unfortunately, cannot pick him off there initially. Imor being picked off. Gonna find an extra pick. Ooh, Bowling Green popping window very aggressively there. Forcing UH to back up around the corner.
And we see the flashpoint, it's already at 80% on the side of Bowling Green. These ones really do take up quickly, so since they got control, we're gonna see if UH can make that final push and try to take back control of this first flashpoint.
And tempo of the Junker Queen alt window, forcing UH to back up and losing first point.
Looks like the first flashpoint did go to Bowling Green, but UH does have 2 of their ults on their side now. They're about to get a third one. Bowling Green, they've got lower charge for some of their players because some of them just used it. So they've only got 1 person with ult, and the other ones are kind of in the middle or pretty low. Maybe UH will be able to use their ults and take control of this next flashpoint at the beginning and see, once they take control at the start, if they're able to keep control if they do that.
Looks like Sei is going for an off angle on the Junkrat play here. Bowling Green pushing, getting a good RNG. Oh, goes for tire. Oh, getting broken by the Junker Queen. How am I picking off the Genji? After they're finding Baptiste. Sei finding Junker Queen. Ooh, a nice headshot on the Sojourn, and Matthew they're finding Lucio. Despite Bowling Green getting the good map RNG, finding a flashpoint right behind them, still loses first point. First fight. Akamai having Bob, Bowling Green having the overclock Sojourn. 3 other ults roughly the same, except for the Genji coming up on Blade soon. They're trying to take that fight high ground, not allowing it. First to go main. Goes around Akamai initiating with Bob. They're getting a big pick on the Baptiste there. Sei finding Genji, Matthew finding Lucio, and the Queen, and the Sojourn. Very big play there. Matthew.
And again, the point now it's up at 80%. It's sticking up very quickly again with the flashpoint. So we're going to see if UH is able to hold on to this second flashpoint or if Bowling Green is going to make a strong push and take it back.
This could be the last fight. Looks like they're going for the touch. Bowling Green popping overclock and beat. Well, the overclock normally. Yeah. Sojourn getting picked off mid overclock. Say. Genji popping the blade. Finding Sei, but Sei getting him back. Death mines. Fight is roughly even. He's forced to use Immor for the same. Am I finding? Oh my goodness. And the Baptiste in the backline. It's just a Junker Queen. Banana Lupia. This is a 2. Racer is back. Akamai getting picked off. Bowling Green forced to use Beat.
But Bowling Green did take control of the point from that fight. UH is at 99, so if they get it back, they'll probably get it. But Bowling Green, it's going to take up quickly. So we're going to see how UH is going to regroup and try to take the point back from Bowling Green again.
Looks like Matthew having Sig Flux and Say coming up with Tire. Look at that off angle once again. Bowling Green not really having much except for window. Say getting a really big pick on the Jerk Queen there. Bowling Green forced to use window, unfortunately getting picked off by Matthew. They're finding two. Like find Lucio as well. River got him back up. Just Tracer trying to get one in life. Like, losing. That is second point going to UH.
And UH does have 3 ults right now as well. Say, Math Dealer, and Banana, all 3 of them have the ult, and Akamai is also very, very close to it. River God's also up there. Bowling Green, on the other hand, all of them are less than 50, somewhere around 30 or less. So we'll see, maybe UH is going to take control of the point first, since they do have the ults, but we'll just have to see if they use them or not at this point.
Bowling Green switching up to the Doom Sombra comp, the Q Moira. Completely different approach here. They're going for the early flux. Finding the Genji. Not Lupia using Rally. Their team alive. Very good first fight. Really looking for extra stall, unfortunately not being able to do anything. Kind of a mild stagger. Say still having Fire and River still having window.
I'd say that was a good job by UH. They did work together and use 3 of their ults, and they were able to take control of this point at the beginning. It's already almost at 30%, so we're going to see if they keep that now, since they do still have 2 ults, and Bowling Green still needs a little bit more time to get the ult charge up for them.
Say is going for a mild off angle here. Trying to find the Tire, unfortunately getting hacked out of it by the Sombra, anticipating the Tire. Window being popped on that middle ground by River. Akamai finding 2. Sombra also finding 2. Both DPS down for UH. Trying to hack on Math Dealer. Getting picked off. The action pick on River. Being found. Points going to Bowling Green.
Yeah,
UH just need one more fight here. Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Bowling Green did just take control of the point, and they do have 2 of their ults right now. They're about to have a 3rd one. UH, they all used theirs more recently, so other than Math Dealer, they're on the lower side.
Definitely. Say swapping off Junkrat to the Mei. Bowling Green looking for the aggressive EMP Tsune rush. Finding 2. Sombra getting picked off. After picking off Kiriko. River picking up Genji. Getting picked up as well. But Say finding the Moira. And team kill for UH. Secures on the point, but does it secure them full cap? Tracer is able to touch. Slight stall. Sombra getting the hack. Sombra not Tracer. Acula forced to use Flux. Actually does not get the full kill on anyone. Say getting picked off by the Moira. And Lupia picking up the Sombra. Picking up Kiriko as well. Just trying to look for the pick on Vanilla Lupia. And it connects. They're finding the Genji. Just trying to find an extra pick. Moira staying alive. Not able to find anything in there. 99.99 with the UH on top. Sombra's getting able to touch. Getting rocked.
And it looks like UH was able to take that flashpoint right there. That was a very tough battle right for at the end for it right there, you know. Bowling Green did pass the amount that UH had gotten up to, and then UH was able to take it back and get past them again.
Looks like UH coming up with 4 ults next fight. Bowling Green coming up with more ult. They do get to point first due to the spawn difference.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Really aggressive window by River God. Just basically securing their point presence. Say getting a big pick on the Moira. Kiriko. More using Coalescence. Just using Meteor Strike. Not connecting at all. Connecting with Say River God. Why using Overclock, getting hacked out of it by the Sombra. Connecting with her. Fight is still winnable for UH. They're losing Flux. Finding Tracer. Can you find the Doomfist? Am I getting picked off as well? 2v1 situation. River got a really good immort from spawn. After getting hacked out of rock. Dying Say popping Blizzard. Finds the Kiriko. Or getting picked up as well. Back enough Say Tracer and Banana Lumpia. Testing Pulse as well. Akamai finding Doomfists. Umbra finding Akamai. And looks like UH got really good percentage on that, but lost the point in the end.
And Bowling Green, they do have 3 of their ults now. UH, River God's the closest, that's at 55. So we're going to see, you know, is Bowling Green going to use their ults now to try to keep control, or what's UH going to do?
UH forced to take a dry fight. He's trying to look for the aggressive wall. Somberla finding a really aggressive EMP, unfortunately not able to really do anything about it. Am I getting picked up by the Tracer? Just using his Meteor Strike. With nobody. No follow up on that. Say using the defensive wall. Using UH to back up. Bowling Green using Tsune Rush. I secured it at this point. 93%, 94%. UH touched the point. I'm looking for this last minute touch and not able to find it.
Lost.
2.5.
Temple. Alright, Conde. It's my turn.
And as we're going into the final, or one of the next flashpoint here, it looks like Bowling Green does have one of their ults. 2 others are pretty high up there. UH, on the other hand, they've got 4 that are 3 that are really close, and then a 4th one that's kind of close getting up there. Probably will get there once we get into the next battle.
This is final point. Doomfist not being able to find a punch in the backline. After they're forcing Flux, Doomfist getting out of it with his Meteor Strike. I feel like getting hacked. Getting picked up by the Moira. Wish being down one. Ooh. Fight is even. Both tanks are dead. Am I using Overclock? Say using Blizzard. And that secures point UH. Definitely a very aggressive fight by both teams. UH investing both DPS ults and Rally and Flux. Bowling Green investing Coalescence and Pulse Bomb. And Meteor Strike as well. Definitely going to be a situation of ult autonomy.
UH is up to 50% on the flashpoint because they do go up quickly, but we did see on the previous ones, Bowling Green was able to take control of some of them, even though UH had gotten control first. So we're going to see if UH is going to be able to hold it now.
Just getting a big punch, unfortunately, not able to fully kill anyone off there. Getting picked off by River God. Looking for the poke on Sports. Finds the Moira with the rock. And Akamai finishing up. And Kiriko off as well. Trying to look for the additional touch. Acer on point, getting picked up by River God. Sombra casting EMP on point. Unable to follow up. No one able to really touch. Carrying the point for UH. Looks like map 3 goes to UH as well. Getting up the lead 2-1. was an overall very good map 3, and it was a map 5 situation. But I'm glad UH took the win there. Very close in the end.
Definitely very close. I'd say these two teams pretty evenly matched. I mean, it's going back and forth between the two of them. We are at 2-1 right now that UH did win that map, but it is going back and forth a bit. Like we're seeing there's lots of good battles going on and lots of just contesting for points and, once people are getting there, sometimes they're getting back and all of that. So it's very, very enjoyable to watch.
Definitely looks like our next map is going to be Route 66. So full payload there. And on topic of this past match, it's very interesting to see Bowling Green switching up to the Doomfist comp, but not being able to punish in the backline for say because Matthew is on check there. And, yeah,
I'm not sure who's attacking first and who's defending first. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing it. And I mean, we did see last time Bowling Green did kind of try to take a cue from what UH had done when it had been successful. They tried to copy after that on Eichenwald. So I'm wondering, are they going to try to do something like that again, or are they just going to stick with, what they're comfortable with, what they're used to on the plays? So I'm curious about how that's going to go.
looks like UH is we are attacking first, but along with what you said, Clover, I feel like Bowling Green's strengths comes from that Drunken Queen and Doomfist comp, and while UH's main strength comes from the initial Sigma comp. We'll see how those two match up. Because when Bowling Green tried to run the Reinhardt on Eichenwald, it didn't really work in their best favor.
Definitely want to see Junkrat again, though. I want to see more of Say as Junkrat. I know one of my friends, he's a Junkrat main, and he's so good at playing Junkrat on Route 66. So Say is also amazing at Junkrat. I'm sure there's potential there, but we'll have to see. Could pick someone else as well.
Definitely, as well as Akamai, one of the renowned hit scan players for UH. Let's see if he goes for like the Ash pick or the Sojourn pick, because they're both really strong, especially on Route 66, especially for first and third. So we'll see. Back on the Sigma comp for UH is Say going Hanzo. Bowling Green sticking to their signature Junker Queen comp. Have an interesting pick for Route 66 first point.
No nonsense. We do this clean.
See how it goes.
Copy?
Oh,
Oh,
looked like we were going to get a Junkrat. Went back to Hanzo.
he's spy checking. Oh, looks like he's swapping back. Wait, oh,
Ooh, lots of switching around.
oh, he's psyching us up, man.
Hopefully, once he starts to get that ult charge, he won't switch around too much if it's too high.
Akamai, really aggressive pick on the Baptiste there. High ground. Basically securing up to first chokehold. Bowling Green forced to back up. Playing really aggressively. Forcing River God to pop Immortality Field. Looks like there's someone trying to push up yet. Been using Shout, trying to dive on Matthew. Say finds Baptiste. Soldier 76 finds Say. It is currently even. Akamai getting pushed out by Lucio in combination with the Direct Queen. I'm gonna back up now. Like Say is swapping to the Mei here. Back to Genshin now. There is coming up on Flux here. Queen is also coming up with Rampage.
On the side of Bowling Green, they've almost got Lucio's, and it looks like they did just get Junker Queens.
Queen looking for the aggressive play, countered by River God in his window. And Olympia getting picked up by the Lucio. Matthew they're popping Flux, finding two, Lucio being forced to use beat. Well, net positive. Say finding Sojourn. Finding Baptiste. Am I finding Soldier? Roll fight win for UH. Using into back up. Using a shot to get out. Can she get out? You're looking for the aggressive play, and your queen gets out. And they touch fully. Meters, 2 meters, and looks like they're giving up first. Am I setting up on the aggressive play, looking for an overclock potentially? I barely lives that engage there. Engage on look for any can early. Getting picked off by the Sojourn. Sojourn casting an enemy Sojourn casting overclock, forcing Banana Lumpia to cast rally. They're finding Soldier. Connecting with the Queen. Finding Sojourn as well, enemy Sojourn as well. Oh my goodness, and finds Baptiste as well. He's going very aggressive, trying to pick off his Lucio, and he gets away. Very good play back up there.
See, Say's about to get ult. Math Dealer is also pretty high up there, and then for Bowling Green, looks like there's Soldier.
An aggressive blade. Getting picked off by the Sojourn. Very unlucky. Forgot picking up the enemy Winston. After using Flux. Gotta get this point here. -2. Actually not being able to follow up. Sojourn looking for an extra pick on touch and point. Getting picked up by River God. Very good hold there. UH. They're swinging the extra poke, essentially holding their Swan there. Say something to the Torbjorn. Looking for the dive, engaging. River God pop. More. Matthew, they're finding the monkey. Akamai finding Baptiste. Say finding Sojourn. Very good engage by UH there. Like the enemy tank is swapping to Sigma, the Sigma mirror. They're forced to use shift to get out. I mean the soak in the process. This point is about to finish. Bowling Green. Finish this out. After you're popping Flux. Fuck, am I finding 2? Am I finding 3? Am I finding 4? Oh my goodness. This guy's insane. One kill for you. You just swapped the face for this last minute touch. Am I finding them as well? You're looking for the touch as well? Yes. And Kiriko. And Genji. And that looks like UH cap, 2 minutes remaining. 2.5 minutes remaining.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
That was a pretty quick round, especially that last segment right there went by pretty quickly. There was a little bit of a battle at the end, but it went by pretty fast, and I'm wondering, you know, the compositions that they're going to be playing with now for both teams.
Definitely Akamai going a little crazy at the end. In that one last team fight. Like 6 picks, even though like came out from spawn and got him.
Ooh, I'm
Say
seeing
going for
Widow on Bowling Green's side.
Say running the Torbjorn pick here. Let's see him go for the hammer kill once again. It's like Bowling Green going for a rather different approach with the Mercy Doomfist. The Lari.
Oh.
No Mercy. No Widow either.
Oh, changing around quite a bit right now, it looks like.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Catch you later.
like they're switching to their Doom discount rush. They're getting good contested high ground. Doomfist forcing Akuma to back up. Little spy checking action there. And the hack on Sei. Unable to follow up. Kiriko forced to use cleanse to save her team. Just looking for the aggressive play. After getting a pick on Moira. I'm just knocking on both Akamai finding Kiriko as well. Just finding Banana Lumpia. Is getting picked off himself. Too aggressive there. Like Bowling Green is swapping to a Life Weaver comp. Just Life Weaver in general. Like enemy Tracers is going for the bottom play but getting pushed out by Sei, his turret. After they're trying to maintain that point presence while doing a little spy checking. They're trying to dive high ground. Unfortunately not being able to connect. After so on point. Counter backline trading going on right now. Enemy Doomfist casting Meteor Strike. Connecting with no one. We got popping Immortality, sustaining his team. After popping Flux. Fortunately, he's hacked out of it. He was looking at Matthew like, fuck, am I gonna pick on Doomfist? He still lives here. Not Kiriko. We're looking for the last minute picks. And the Life Weaver. It's Life Weaver as well. Very good support on Matthew at that last fight. It's like Bowling Green has both support ults coming up. UH and UH has both DPS ults this fight. Trying to look for that engage on high ground once again. Just looking for an aggressive pulse. Does not connect. My fucking overclock. I'm with Shuri. Trying to put him out of position. I just focuses on breaking that tree. Some EMP getting Banana Lumpia in it. He countering with Overload. Ultimate Core. Sorry. Banana Lumpia and Matthew securing the fight win. Tracer walking into that Molten Core. Matthew cleaning up that fight with another team kill for UH.
And there's just 45 seconds left unless they're able to get over to the payload and start contesting it. And it looks like Math Dealer is pretty close to ult. River God's also getting there on Bowling Green side. They've got Kiriko, and it looks like maybe Doomfist coming up short.
Bowling Green likely looking for that Tsune rush engage here. Getting Flux. River God getting picked up by the Sombra in backline. Still maintaining his presence on point, but now Lumpia killing the Genji. Just hiding in backline. For any pick he can. Forcing Meteor Strike to get out. Engaging. They're grabbing him out. They're looking for the big Flux. Getting hacked out of it by the Sombra. I'm getting picked up by the Sombra as well. Getting picked off by the Doomfist. I think we were casting Tree and this fight might be over. See if Matthew can do anything here. Now Luke getting picked off by Doomfist. They'll try to look for any pick he can find. Unfortunately, Tree is just too strong with that healing output and that overhealth.
And they are pushing it forward in this overtime. Are they gonna make it to the point? Is UH gonna give it to them, or is UH gonna be able to make it back?
I think they might be giving it to him there. Not over just yet. We're getting spy checked for a second. Save. River God has the advantage here. The window as well. Coming up overclock just about now. Enemy Summer does have EMP though. Enemy also coming up Dragon Blade as well. We're getting put out of position from that window. Just not being able to follow up really for the pick. Now Olympia being stunned out of it. And she's looking for the blade, unfortunately not being able to really find anything. Actually putting him out of position. One green forced to reset.
Their Sombra does have ult. The Sombra has been really good at hacking UH's players, so hopefully if UH is planning on using their ults, they're able to take out that Sombra or get her to use her ult before they do that.
I'm getting a really early pick on the Kiriko there. We're getting dispositions as well. Very low. Forced to use Tree to sustain. River getting a really big pick on the Sombra, allowing Matthew to use his ult. But he's getting pulled out by Life Weaver. Casting Meteor Strike. Unable to fully kill due to the Immortality Field. He's getting picked on Life Weaver. Yeah, Life is blocked. Getting Say out of that gauge. They're finding Genji, River finding Sombra. Sombra also finding Aqua in this gauge though. It is roughly even. River casting window. Oh, Matthew are still alive and we hold this one before his team gets back. Last 10 seconds here. Let's grab that by the Life Weaver. Kiriko casting Kitsune. Or EMPing Nakamai. Still has his ult though. While using Overclock. After getting a pick on Kiriko. Now Olympia getting a pick on Tracer. He's getting pinched out. Very good clean last fight. UH giving them the point and the map and the game. He's indeed. Very big for the Akamai there. Overall, another win for UH here. 3-1, dropping a map. So this is a lot closer than the other two per se. But overall, we still got the bag.
A lot of the games, even the maps that UH did wind up winning, some of them were pretty close games as well. So it was very intense, very fun to watch. I enjoyed it. That last map, especially on Route 66, it was really fun. I mean, watching UH push it forward and then watching them defend. They gave up the first point, but then they were able to stop them from taking the second one, and they ended the game right there.
Yeah, definitely. I liked how Matthew stuck to that signature Sigma comp and was really able to put their enemy tank who played Junk Queen and Doomfist really in check, not really allowing them to do much on anything but the first map. They went really aggressive. Lots to the enemy team for that actually. They out-tempoed, but UH was able to see that, recognize that, and not allow them to do it any really more than that.
I did like that as well. I mean, on Bowling Green side, I think they like their Sombra. That was very
Oh
impressive,
my goodness.
managing to stop so many of the ults. Like, very good Sombra
Definitely.
player as well. So that was pretty fun for me to watch. I used to play her a lot, so I enjoyed that too.
Definitely with this recent rework on Sombra, it's kind of nice to see her being really played in a different playstyle, more like a Overwatch 1 Doomfist kind of playstyle, rather than just hiding and like doing her own thing and not really contributing that much. Hopefully, we'll see more of that in the upcoming mid-season patch.
Yeah, overall, I think that this was a great game this week. A bunch of great maps and like great games going on. Any final words that you have?
No, not really, but it was kind of good seeing UH being really, I guess, forced to, not really forced to try, but, you know, being called out, I guess. Having to switch other comps up, kind of counter swap, not really being able say being put in check for his tires kind of thing. Good challenge for UH.
Definitely a good challenge. So it was really fun. Uh, I'm Clover, and this was Jet. So thank you guys for watching our stream today. And yeah, we hope you enjoyed.
See you guys next time.